So I was progressing really fast with my ARPG, and then suddenly I got burned out. And my guess is that I'm not alone with this, so what's the cure? I know it's going to sound stupid, but hear me out. Start working on something else. As you may know, I'm the developer of such classic hits like Regrowth. Well, even though I'm not as experienced as a lot of you around here, and I could even say that my cat is more skilled than me, but I think I found a good antidote for burning out, which is starting a new game. Okay, hear me out, of course not forever, just for a month or so, to get back your mojo. Just have some fresh air, gather some energy, and then most importantly, get back to the old project. Before I will detail my experiences, well, lots of you aren't subscribed, so in case you'd like to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and maybe ring the bell. I would really appreciate it. So anyway, a few weeks ago I sent my ARPG's build to a tester, thanks again Damien, so I could get it ready for the closed alpha phase. I received lots of great feedback and I was so happy that finally someone played it and it wasn't utter trash. My motivation went through the roof. I could get up early, focus on game development before and after my day job, and I wasn't that much tired. After 3 weeks of tirelessly, rapidly polishing and fixing the AI and pathfinding, suddenly one day I was just sick of it. But not just of the system I was working on, but of the whole game. Looking back now, I think I shouldn't have worked this much solely on just one part of the game for this long. But now the damage was done. And then I remembered that the same thing happened with me with my previous game, Regrowth. I was constantly working on it for like 6 months in a row, not as rapidly as this time, but I was constantly working on it. Slowly my motivation, speed and the fun of working on it were gone. So I got the great idea to let myself switch back to my ARPG for just 1 month. Back then it was 2D, by the way. And my motivation instantly came back. I was rushing through the tasks. It's like I'm calling a dog or cat, I don't know. So I was rushing through the tasks and I was even faster because I had a deadline. I could only work on it for 1 month. After that I had to return to my main game, so in the end I could release it, because that's the goal in the end. So now I did the same. I started working on a small strategy game, which I can switch to every now and then. Why a strategy game, as you may ask? Because I always wanted to make an RTS, I love them, and maybe because I was listening to Age of Empires soundtracks for weeks on an endless loop. Now that I think about it, maybe even if at first it was morale boosting, in the long run it may influence me to work on a strategy game instead of my ARPG. But even if this is the case, it's not entirely responsible for burning out from my ARPG. Anyway, more about my new game in an upcoming video, so stay tuned, subscribe, hit the bell, blah 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 blah. And I hope I could help with my story. Hopefully this technique will work for you as well. And be careful not to work on the side project for too long, otherwise you may abandon your main one. So thanks for watching guys, and see you really soon.